Okay, so this BMW quarter panel is pushed in along here. So first things first is I'm going to weld some keys on here and use the bridge puller to get that edge out to blend in with the door. Now I'll stick the rod through these keys and we get the bridge puller on, get it out. So now what I do is I turn this, which draws this out, putting pulling pressure on the rod here and pulls the keys, bringing the edge of the quarter panel out to match the door. See, by looking here, the quarter panel looks flush with the door. What I'll do is now I'll give it a bit of an overpull because you'll expect some spring back. Have a few low areas in here, but I'll use the emergency dent puller to get these areas out. Go again, give it a little bit more. I think I can just give it a little bit more pressure, get it out that little bit more. thing is as well, always put your pads on a strong area of the car. You don't want to be putting it like in the middle of here. You put a big dent in there. It has happened. There's a little area here left that I just want to get out, so I'm just going to pull this area. That's why I left them keys on. Okay, so here I'm just going to tap down a few high areas on the inside of the quarter panel just to bring out that edge a little bit more. There you can see the edge is out nice and flush. That was pushed right in there. I get my normal dent puller and I'll just get this body line out a bit more, and there's a few low areas here. Okay, so after drawing a rough body line just to give me a visual line so I know exactly where I need to pull it out with the dent puller, I'll get that area out, and then any other low areas around there I'll get out as well with my dent puller, and then go to the next stage. Here's a better view of what I was talking about. You can see there where the dent puller was getting that body line out, right along here. And then there was a few low areas down there which I continued using the dent puller on. So what I'll do now is I'll give it a quick sand down and then go from there. I'd say I probably need a bit more dent pulling and then another sand down before filler. Okay, so here I have my body file and there is a fine coarse blade on it. So I'm just going to speed this up because you kind of know the process already. I'm just giving a little file, then I'd see my low areas, get them low areas out. Then I'll give it another little file until I'm satisfied. And then I'll get my DA sander with a bit of 80 on it. And then I'll get my other sander with a bit of P120. And then it'll be ready for filler. So what grit I'm using here is P80. And what I'm using here on this one is grit P120. But this is just a different sander with a different DA with a vacuum hose attached to it. That's the only difference. There it is. The edge is out nice and flush. Put a little wipe in there. Obviously there's a few little low areas here, but I'm not going to keep dent pulling and filing it down. I only get it too thin. So next stage is some filler. Okay, this is just a sneak peek of the next video to come with the filler stage. There it is, there finished. So I'm going to do a bit more editing on the filler stage and I will post that in the next probably 2 to 3 days. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that when it's uploaded. Thanks for watching and hopefully that helped a few years when you're doing your metal work on cars. Thank you.